Welcome to the Big Ree and Ace Pick 6 College Football Week 9. Let's go, Ace.
Bam. All right, boys and girls, College Football Week 9. Cannot wait. It was a juicy weekend last week, Big Ree. Big Ree is back. Went 3-0 to all the haters. Big Ree dropping the 3-0. It was a really good Saturday, and I really want to get into that because this is probably the first Saturday in a long time that we were together all day.
For sure, yeah.
Literally all day. So I was with Big Ree from about 9 a.m. all the way to about 10, roughly 10:30. Yeah. So all day with Big Ree, and it was great to be able to enjoy the day and then also back and forth on all the games, checking the cast, all that stuff. It was just, checking all the updates. It was a good day, but let's talk about Saturday. So me and Big Ree took a trip down south to San Diego, and we had a really good time, Big Ree.
Sure, yeah. Nothing like the San Diego beach.
I think we should talk about about our stop on the way to San Diego in Orange County.
Oh, yeah.
Where do we stop in?
The original Pancake House.
I know, but what city was that? Laguna or
Laguna? Somewhere in OC. Somewhere deep in OC.
Deep in Orange County. We stopped at the original Pancake House. If you guys have not been to the original Pancake House, put it on your list right now to go. They're all over the place.
Yeah.
In Cali and also on the East Coast. I know we talked about it before.
Yeah.
We went over there. Original Pancake House.
Blueberry, the fucking pancakes.
Big Ree went to town on the blueberry pancakes. I got the chocolate chip pancakes, and I told the waitress, I want you to sprinkle some coconut on top of that.
Yeah.
And so I got and they were legit.
Yeah, for sure.
And we were talking, it was not just me and Big Ree, but the other person in the crew, we were talking about how, look, original Pancake House, regardless, wherever you go, it always tastes the same.
Right.
And then somebody was trying to say, dude, that's just like another Denny's and IHOP. You can't even compare that.
Yeah.
You cannot even compare original Pancake House to IHOP or Denny's. Place is legit. I'm still tasting those pancakes.
Yeah.
I wish I could go back tomorrow, but I'm not making the trek out to OC tomorrow just for that. But I'll definitely go back. But that was good. Then we spent some time in San Diego, went to the beach. Loved the beach over there, Pacific Beach in San Diego. That was really nice. And then you got the Gaslamp District. Had a good time at the Gaslamp District. Check that out. Yeah. So we had a good time overall. What about that? We have to talk about, like, I know you think we'll get into that first, but let's talk about that shawarma place that we went to. Shawarma.
Wagyu shawarma?
Yeah. So I think we were all pumped. We thought that was Wagyu, like the Wagyu beef. Still not sure if it was or it wasn't, to be honest. But the place was pretty solid. So I'll give them a shout out. Wagyu shawarma. Am I pronouncing it right?
Yeah.
Shawarma in San Diego. That was solid, and that was kind of an appetizer into the dinner that we had planned that we were going to go. We've been talking about this for a long time. I know I have been. We've been talking about Cafe Royale, or is it Royal Cafe?
Cafe Royale.
Cafe Royale in San Diego off of University Drive. We were so pumped to go there. I went there probably about 5 years ago, and I had a really good experience. Somalian cuisine, really good food, and the Somalian chai was off the hook. Unreal. I mean, I said it before. It was some of the best tea I've ever had, and I would literally drive down to San Diego just for that tea. I've said that, and I never did it over 5 years, and so we finally got there. I was so pumped after 5 years to go to this Cafe Royale, and I think it was a sign. First we pulled up front. The place looked a little bit empty.
That was the first sign one.
That was the first sign. The second sign, and I have to say it was, look, there was no Somalians in sight. And if it's a Somalian cuisine and there was no Somalians in sight, that was a bad sign.
For sure.
Then we ordered the food, and the food was pretty
okay.
It was all right. Like, the actual food was all right. It wasn't up to the standards that we expected, but it was all right. But once we got the Somalian tea that I've been waiting 5 years First of all, it wasn't even Somalian tea. It was some other kind of Earl Grey tea with some steamed milk in there, some kind of Earl Grey latte, and it was a doozy, guys. A complete doozy, and very disappointed. I have to write that off the list.
For sure, RIP Cafe Royale.
As a go-to, and so look, I know we recommended this once in a video. That's off the list, boys. Me and Big Ree take our food seriously, and we know our food, and we're making it clear that it's off the list. We are not recommending you drive 200 miles to get some to Cafe Royale. So that was a good. It was a good
good trip overall.
Saturday, and I enjoyed spending the whole day with you, Big Ree. Haven't had the opportunity to do that in a while.
Yeah.
So that was good. Big announcement. We're dropping a teaser, 6-point teaser and Moneyline video. So look out for that. We'll be dropping that probably about 6 hours after we drop this video. So be on the lookout for Wednesday. You guys are gonna get that, the first ever teaser video. So you guys can cash in on some teasers and Moneyline. We've been getting a lot of requests for more videos and content. So here you guys go. That's for you, boys and girls. And other than that, you want to get into the docket of games? You got anything else to throw in, Big Ree?
That's pretty much it. Let's go.
All right. Well, let's get into the docket of games. Here we go, boys and girls. Aquí vamos, chicos y chicas. Let's go. Game 1. I got Colorado at Oregon. Oregon is a 24-point favorite here. Colorado 2-5, coming off a 26-3 loss to Cal. Only wins on the season are versus Northern Colorado and Arizona, and we know both of those teams are pretty bad. You know, Colorado has not given up over 37 points all season. So, you know, decent defense there. And they've only scored over 14 twice all season, Big Ree. Then we got Oregon 6-1, coming off a 34-31 win versus UCLA. That was a really good game. We were watching that game in San Diego, and that was a shootout. And, you know, that was a bad pick by UCLA late in the game.
Yeah, I thought they were going to.
I thought they were, but, you know that opened it up for Oregon to get the win there. Look, Oregon's only loss on the season is to Stanford in overtime. Solid overall team here for Oregon. Offense, defense, they're a solid team. I know they've been hurting since the running back got injured. But look, I'm switching it up here, boys. I'm taking the under 49 here. Under 49. Game 2, Penn State at Ohio State. Ohio State is a 19-point favorite. Penn State 5-2, coming off a 20-18 loss in overtime. 9 overtimes, Big Ree. I said that right. That's not a mistake. 9 overtimes. What do you think about that?
That's crazy because they changed the rule. Obviously, you got to go for 2 now.
Yeah, so it's just 2-point conversions, but I don't know if I'm more impressed with the defenses here or more, you know, disappointed with the offenses. Nobody could score a 2-point conversion. I mean, come on. This is a doozy. How does that happen?
Yeah.
Think about it. It's 20-18. So the over didn't hit in 9 overtimes. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Look, Penn State started 5-0, and then now they're on a 2-game losing streak. But they only lost to Iowa by 3 points and then Illinois by 2. Sean Clifford, QB. That guy's a baller, bro. That guy's a baller. And I really like his game. In 27 starts for the Nittany Lions, this guy's only lost by more than 16 once. Okay? Only lost by more than 16 points once in 27 starts.
Right.
Spread here is 19. Then we got Ohio State 6-1, coming off a 54-7 win versus Indiana. Indiana was without their quarterback, Michael Penix Jr. Only loss on the season was to Oregon, 35-28. High-powered offense led by quarterback C.J. Stroud, the freshman quarterback out of Rancho Cucamonga, California. That guy's a stud. 22 TDs, only 3 interceptions. But look, Ohio State, or the only respectable win they got, I would say is against Minnesota, to be honest. And that was a 7-point game with under 6 minutes left in the game. That's their only respectable win, in my opinion. I think there's no chance Ohio State covers the 19. No chance. And I'm putting them on an upset alert here, Big Ree. And I know you guys are going to laugh and say, what are you talking about? Ohio State's going to blow them out. I got them on a slight upset alert here. It's a rivalry game.
Upset alert or slight upset alert? There's a
upset alert, like slight upset alert. I mean, they're a 19-point favorite, but if Penn State can, keep it interesting in the first half, I think they can pull off the upset here.
Okay.
And the coach Franklin's gonna pull off some stops here to try to get this win, and so I'm taking Penn State plus 19, lock of the week. Game 3, we got Kansas at Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State, and the total points here is 55 here, and you guys can see where I'm going with this. Kansas 1-6, coming off a 35-23 loss to Oklahoma, almost pulled off the upset. They were leading the majority of the game here. I mean, it was unbelievable. It looked like Oklahoma was going to lose. This was definitely their best game all season, and they've been looking respectable last 2 weeks, against Oklahoma, Texas Tech. Running back Neal has been looking pretty solid for Kansas. The quarterback Bean had a solid game last week. So, look, Kansas is a funny team, but I still will not count on them. Oklahoma State 6-1. Only first loss last week to Iowa State 24-21. Only scored over 24 twice all season, Big Ree. So they've only scored 24 twice all season. Solid defense. And look, I think they're going to control the clock here on the ground. Warren gets 35-plus carries for Oklahoma State. I really like the under here. I'm taking under 55 here. All right, Big Ree, let's go.
The first game I got is Oklahoma versus Texas Tech. Oklahoma is averaging 42 points on the season, giving up an average of 25 points to opponents. Texas Tech is averaging 34 points and giving up an average of 35. An easy over, taking over 66, sorry. The next game I got is Cincinnati versus Tulane. Cincinnati is averaging 41 points, giving up an average of 15 points to opponents. Tulane is averaging 32 points, giving up an average of 42 points. I personally watched last week's game Thursday night. SMU was just running all over this team. Tulane gives up a lot of points. They also put up some points. I'm taking the over 62. That's my lock of the week. And the last game I got is SMU versus Houston. SMU putting up an average of 43 points, giving up an average of 25 points. Houston is averaging 36 points, giving up an average of 17 points. SMU is definitely scoring more than 17. It's going to be a shootout. I'm taking over 62.
All right, boys. I want to throw something out there, Big Ree, before we sign off. You guys hit the like button. Hit the like button, and all you boys and girls that are just jumping on the video without subscribing, hit the subscribe button. We want to get the I'm hoping right now we're at a little bit over 7,000.
Yeah.
By the next week or two, I want to get to 7,500. That's a big number, boys.
Yeah,
so boys and girls, help us get to 7,500. Like, subscribe, definitely comment because we love the comments.